Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I will going to share what happened in these 2 days and why I ended up with a very big loss. So these 2 days was really nightmare for me. Like it was one of the biggest losses in like 2 days. I never lost this much money like together. So it was one of the biggest loss for me. So very quickly I will show my like dashboard what happened in these 2 days. Here you can see first day it was a 7,000 loss, but it was not 7. I just carry forward some of the loss position for the next day. First day it was almost like a 28k loss it was, and second day it was like a 63 loss. I mean this is included previous day carry forwarded losses. So including these 2 days it is almost including all the brokerages it is around like 7.3k losses. Let's see today this video is just for education purpose, like what mistake I did, so that if you are in a same position you can avoid while you're trading, so that it will helpful for your trading journey. Yeah, even yeah, I defined these rules, but still I didn't follow my own rules. Reason because of my psychology. That day my psychology was not good, still I traded, and I lost like some big money. Okay, let's discuss what actually happened on a Wednesday and a Thursday. So here you can see market was like very good, like it was in a sideways up to here, and also we can see some of the trend line over here. So market was broke that trend line, and yeah, up to this particular candle I was in a decent profit. uh, so after that, very surprisingly, market started like falling like anything. Even even the candle sizes was very big, and also here you can see the low was like a 300, and high is like a 399. So it is almost a 100 point. It's a 99 point, yeah, we can say close to 100. So actually I took my first stop loss for here. So at that time it was around some 19k loss. I took a stop loss from here. After that, usually I have a one rule, like whenever it is like more than a 1.5 percentage, I should close all my trade for the day. But as I told earlier, I didn't follow my own rules on Wednesday. I was like, yeah, it is premium. Yeah, market was falling. India VIX was high. So in my mind, I thought, oh, VIX is high. So the premium is also the. I will get a very good premium for the far out of the money. Let's this time let's sell the far out of the money so that I can record the loss. So I went to the recovery mode here. So yeah, my thought was like logical, but it was not my rules. I broke my rule. Yeah, VIX was very high, and since market is keep on falling, I premium was also very high on a put side. So I thought if market is already fall so many points, if if I sell like more than 300 points like for, it will not affect, because I thought yeah, market will not fall further. I did this assumption. So that was my mistake. So I didn't stick my rules, and I entered the trade again with the far out of the money. Yes, even after that also market continuously started falling, falling, falling up to till 3:30 started falling. What I did is like I did a adjustment, and I carry forward the trade. So when I carry forwarding, it was like a 29k loss in a single day. Okay, when I first trade it was 19k, and because of the second trade I lost some more money. Yeah, this was my biggest mistake. And also, as all you know, when we have a positional trade, so what will happen is like there is a two possibilities. So one is like for option seller, if market open a sideways, or like not sideways, like if market didn't do any like big gap down or gap up, I will get a good decay and I will be ended up with a profit. Or else if the market, like if I fall like more than, yeah, it's a big gap up and gap down, my loss will be like increase more, because since it's expiry day, all I was only like 150 point up and down. But here, my case, market was like a gap down, and initially you can see it, my shop loss, my at the money was like 20,000, 20,100. But very big candle, it was become big doji, it came till like 976. I got panic this particular time because my trade was entered like at the money. I mean, not at the money and near to, like if it is a another 20, 10 point, 20 point, it will go into in the money. So I just panicked. I just adjusted like 20,000, 21,000 call. So it was a straddle I did this particular time. And after that, it keep on rising. Like market was moving all the way to the direction upside. It never stopped. Yeah, I uh, I entered a stop loss of 140 rupees. Okay, I took my first stop loss. In that again, I did like out of the money. It's like I just sold out of the money. Here also, my stop loss was already. I mean, I was already reached my limit for the 1.5, but I didn't. I'm not listen myself. The reason was like yesterday also some big loss. Even today my psychology was not at all good because of the gap down and the very wrong adjustment in this particular time. So these two all already affected me like mentally. Even though like I was not thinking proper, when I was not thinking about the risk and reward, I started like adjustment again and again. So usually we'll say we have a rules in a trading. When our psychology is not good, we should not trade. We should shut down. But I did that mistake again and again. If two times I just keep on like putting my strike price like out of the money, and I almost three times I took a stop loss. Okay. So what I did is like after the three stop loss, I just closed my Nifty trade. It was that time, it was not around like 60k loss for the second day, it was around some 40k. So you know what there is again, I did another blunder on that day. So usually Nifty is over, everything is over, it is like a more than 5% on the second day. I should have closed my trade that particular day, but I didn't do. I found like, yeah, I just saw in the chart, I just saw the chart and I found, yeah, mid cap is having some good premium. Like I thought, oh, mid cap is have good premium. Let's try in a mid cap. At least my loss will recover. Yeah, I went to the recovery mode again in a second as well. So here you can say I entered this particular candle in the this mid cap itself. I lost around 20k. It was, yeah, 3 plus 3 plus percentage. You know, once after I entered almost like after 2 o'clock, because the candle size was very big, I lost like 20k and I closed. So it was a very hectic day for me. Like I lost more than like 10 percentage. Yeah, it's near to 10 percentage I lost in a 2 days. Usually in a week we hardly make some like 1.5 to 2.5 percentage, but if I lose 10% in a single day, I mean 2 days, it is not at all good risk reward management. Yeah, it's rather than risk reward management. Yeah, usually I was following, but these 2 days, just because of my psychology, I ended up losing a 70k. Okay, so this is the story, what is happened in these 2 days. So let's, after this I set one of the strict rules this time. So I'm going to explain you guys, so you may have, yeah, it may be useful for you also. One is like a strict stop loss. Okay, so this time what I did is like, um, so there is right now one percentage loss. So we are considering it's a red flag, and whenever it reaches the 1.5 we will close immediately. So this basically trading the closing the loss at 1.5, it was there earlier but I didn't follow this time due to I made a huge loss. And this is like entering the red flag, and we'll like whenever it reaches the one, we'll keep on watching and we'll close the trade. So that is the one rules we have set. And also we are you trying to implement this like manually closing the trade, like we will going to follow until we build our own like stop loss system. So we have like our broker is exposed some of the APIs to, from that API we can trigger our losses, not with a human. Like I will run that server in my local, and whenever my losses is reaches this particular amount, so I will not trigger manually from the API. I will going to square off all my position. So this is the thing we're going to implement. So at that time, at max, every day I will run that server. So at max it will going to lose only 1.5 percentage per day. So if this was like a set, then uh, most of my problems will solve, because yeah, most of the time we are not taking a stop loss. That is the reason like we will in trading will ended up with the biggest losses, as I did this time. Okay. So second second rules is like whenever some profit is happens, we are previously we are not doing anything, we just keep on our demat account. This time we thought like whenever some profit happens we'll buy shares. So buy shares, then what we will do with the shares, we'll go into, after buying we'll go into pledge. So whenever the pledge, we'll get around 80 to 90 percentage of that value of the shares. So with that we can do option selling. So this is the second rules we made. So previously we are just keep on doing the trading, and we are not yeah, some of the shares yeah we bought still, but that investment side, like what are the option profit or option loss, from that like we are not buying any shares. So we change the rules, yeah, rather than keeping in money like liquid cash, let's buy shares and pledge it. From that amount we can buy stocks. So this is the second rule we made. And third rule we made is like we are like keep on we usually what we'll do is like whenever the market is like trending market, then cut down that particular trade. So usually as a non-action trader we'll keep the both. But yeah, if I see some price action, major price action, and major like trend line, and if it is breaking and it is 3-4 candle continuously coming for the other side, then I will going to cut the trade. Suppose if 3-4 continuous red candle or 3-4 continuous green candle, we're going to cut the trade and we'll make that trade as a directional compared to the non-directional. So yeah, so anyway, like it is already came down, our call premium was very less. If it is moving up also, if not, if moving up also, like strike price will increase like bit lower. So at that time we will get a chance, like with the same price we can adjust until it not, suppose if it keep on falling until it not makes any of the price action, we will not enter that trade again. So we will first we'll cut down from a non-directional to directional, then we're going to trade. So these are the three rules we have implemented after our biggest loss. Okay, so let's see how we're going to come back from these biggest losses. Yeah, I know. Like for me, it was very tough. Like this much percentage loss in 2 days. Yeah, but as all knows, up and downs are there in the market, and this time I'm not going to blame anybody. This was a completely my mistake due to my psychology. I lost this much big amount. Yeah, at least I hope from our like updated rules in future I will not going to make this much loss. At least yeah, losses will be there. Obviously, loss will be there in the trading, but not this much loss. At least limited loss I'm planning to make. Yes, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Let's see like whether we bounce back with these losses or still we are making losses. Let's see like what happens in upcoming days. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.